Welcome to Empower English. This is where you can improve your English speaking ability and listening ability in a very huge way. This is the podcast for the listeners who want to improve their speaking and listening without studying grammar rules, textbooks, and memorizing. For more information, www.facebook.com/Empower English. Enjoying your journey. Thank you. Hello. Welcome to Empower English. This is where you can improve your English speaking. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story, kind of we call a mini story. And then they're funny, they're short. I will tell the story that this story is happening, right now in the moment. So you will hear belongs, whence, binds, of course. Don't think about grammar. Just listen to, and when we finish, and I will also ask a few questions about the story. And after that, in the end of this story, I will tell you that the story already happened in the past. Now you will know the difference, right? The past and the present. And that's all you got to know. So don't think about grammar rules and, translation. Let's get started. There is a cat. Her name is Enola. And Enola, she belongs to Iron Man. Ooh, yes. Iron Man has a cat named Enola. And the cat belongs to Iron Man, Tony Stark. And Tony Stark, Iron Man, he loves this cat. In fact, he wants her to be Iron Woman. Interesting. So, what does Tony Stark want her to be? Iron Woman. Tony Stark, Iron Man wants her to be Iron Woman. Iron Cat, of course. So, what is the cat's name? The cat's name is Enola. Is Enola a dog? No, Enola is not a dog. She is a cat. But she's not a normal cat. She belongs to Tony Stark, Iron Man. How much love does Tony Stark have for the cat? Or does he love the cat, Enola? Of course he does. He really, really loves Enola the cat. She is super clever. So one day, Tony Stark, he makes a suit for Enola. But there is a problem. Oh, what is there? There is a problem. Who makes a suit? Like Iron Man, right? Robotic, of course. Who makes a suit for Enola? Tony Stark, Iron Man, he makes a suit for Enola. Does he make a dress for Enola for the wedding? No. He doesn't make a dress for the wedding. He makes a suit, like an iron suit. Why? Why does he make an iron suit for Enola? Because he also wants her to be Iron Woman, Iron Cat. That's what he wants her to be. But there is a problem. The problem is Enola's hat, the cat's hat, is huge. Enormous. Like so big and large. So the suit doesn't fit her. Oh my gosh. So does the suit that Iron Man makes suit her? I mean, fit her? No, no, it doesn't fit her. Why? Why doesn't the suit fit her? Because her head, Enola's head, is so big and large. It's enormous, right? Like a super big, huge. That is the problem. Okay, that's a little short story, of course. I asked so many questions, and I let you make, I let you practice step by step in Power English class, of course. So if you're interested, if you want to be active and you don't want to study something from the textbooks and you want to learn this kind of interesting English, you can join one of my courses. So, but right now, okay, I will tell the same story again, but I'm gonna change the point of view. Okay, so there was a cat. Her name was Enola, and she belonged to Tony Stark, Iron Man. He really, really loved Enola, the cat, because she was so clever. Enola was a very clever cat. In fact, he wanted her to be Iron Cat. So what did he do? Well, he made a suit, an iron suit for Enola. She tried on, but her head was so big, so like enormous, so large, huge, and the suit did not fit her. Oh, it was a big problem. So that is the end of our little story. I hope you enjoyed this. And let me tell you something. Every time you hear a statement, doesn't matter about the past or about the present. For example, say there is a cat. Every statement, for every statement, you can make at least 5 or 6 questions. For example, is there a cat? In our Power English class, we say this as a normal question. So because you don't add any WH questions, right? So is there a cat? Or if that is the past, we would say, you know, was there a past? Sorry, was there a cat? So is there a cat? Is there a cat or is there a dog? This is what we call a multiple question. We don't say multiple, okay, multiple like a multiple choice. Okay, this one or that one. Is there a cat or is there a dog? What is there? Now you can start making WH questions, right? Is there what is there? So that would be third question, right? Why is there a cat? When is there a cat? Or how is there? For example, right? Uh, there also there's something that people English learners don't get confused, which is oh, we cannot make these questions. You can make actually. You can make, and native speakers, sometimes they even make it go, how are you? Fine. Not how are you, right? How are you? I'm fine, good, right? But sometimes you, hey, how are you? Fine, right? You can even make these questions, and I want you to have this, language exposure. I mean, I want you to learn a lot. So listen to real English. Don't don't be satisfied. Just don't focus on the kind of English that you can see in textbooks, and you think that that is over, that I'm done. No, you need more of real English from movies, real English that when native speakers talk. Okay, this is how you know that these questions can be made in sentences or in statements. Good luck with your learning, and you can search right on social media for like Empower English or TikTok too. Shwe Gabar, right? That's my name. I have been teaching English for it's been like 8 years and a half. You know,